Miss Jody English Brown.
Sierra, so nice to see you.
Good to see you.
This is Brian. Brian's our catering director. We're setting up for a wedding this evening, and he's giving everything his final approvals.
This looks great.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you. See you later.
You know, Eureka Springs is one of my favorite locations in the world.
Oh, yes, Sierra. And today, here we are at the Crescent Hotel in the conservatory. And we do a lot of wedding receptions in this room. We do a lot of ceremonies in here as well. We also have the Crystal Ballroom, where we do our right across the lobby, where we also do receptions. And we have 3 beautiful outdoor venues. We are right now overlooking the Fountain Garden. We also have the East Lawn. And then for those adventure brides, we just put in a new venue down in Glenwood Hollow. And that's for that wedding in the woods. A lot of our brides also choose to get married and have their ceremony at Thorn Crown Chapel.
Oh, yeah.
Just right outside of Eureka Springs, the glass chapel in the woods. It's a beautiful venue. And then they will do their ceremony there and come here for their reception.
You know, it seems more and more brides are choosing to have destination weddings. And the great thing about that is it brings family together. But on top of that, you have a group that you've worked with a long time, so you know the quality they're going to get.
Yes, so a destination wedding, the majority of our brides are not local. And so we have a wonderful network of wedding partners that we work with. We have a great team. Today we're looking at a tablescape by Amy Redmond with Vintage Soul Events. And Melanie Myrie, I think we're going to talk to later. Melanie is one of our local wedding photographers, wonderful photographer. And of course, Tesori Bridal over in Fayetteville. You know, they're wonderful to work with. So we provide that expertise to help that bride who's only probably going to come a couple of times to meet with us. And then the rest of our communication, we're menu planning, we're planning out how do you want your room set up, what's your music going to be. A lot of that is done via email and using technology and over the phone today.
Well, you brought up something that I think is really a big benefit too, is the culinary services you have. The food here is top-notch.
Oh, yes. And we really are proud of our culinary team here at the Crescent Hotel. We work closely with our brides to help them to cultivate the menu, particularly for what their tastes are. You know, people ask me about trends in the industry all the time. And if there was one trend, I would say it's brides want it personal. And so if that groom's, if his favorite food is macaroni and cheese, well, we're going to let him have macaroni and cheese on his wedding day. But it's going to be a gourmet mac and cheese.
And talking about destinations too, Eureka Springs has so much to offer. So when you come here, it's a whole weekend event.
Oh, yes. We're bringing together for that destination wedding. We like to say we're creating lifetime memories. And we're bringing together the 2 families and all their friends for the very first time in many cases. And they haven't met each other. We have lodging. They're going to overnight their guests here. They're going to be sitting out on the back porch having a cup of coffee in the morning, getting to know each other. So it's not so much a wedding day as a wedding weekend. Almost becomes like a family reunion.
And on top of that, what I love is you can offer your bride more than just a place to have the wedding. You've got a spa and salon.
Oh, yes.
That will help as well.
Love New Moon Spa and
Me
Salon.
too.
Yes, we do. Not only do we have a full-service spa, but we also have a full-service salon. So our brides, the majority of our brides are going to get their hair and makeup done in the salon. We have the bridal studio, which is a beautiful room for them to get dressed in. And so that bride is going to get dressed, have her hair, her makeup done. We have the manicure and pedicure stations with a view to die for. And everything is done in the salon. They walk right out the door to their ceremony in the garden.
One of the things I think is a benefit too is this hotel really has a unique and rich history as well.
Oh yes, we do. We're very proud of our history. We were originally built in 1886. We sit high atop the mountain. Many people call us the castle on the mountain in Eureka
See
Springs.
why?
And we're very much an iconic symbol of hospitality for the state of Arkansas. We have a deep, rich history. You can find more of it on our website. And, you know, we tell our brides, when you have your wedding at the Crescent Hotel, your wedding and your guests, your family becomes a part of the history of this wonderful hotel.
Hey, Jody.
Hi, Sierra. Welcome to the Basin Park Hotel.
Wow, you're right. This has a totally different feel than the Crescent does.
Oh, yes. Right now, we're in the heart of downtown Eureka Springs. We got that downtown vibe going on. And this hotel was built in 1905, a little younger sister to the Crescent Hotel. And why don't we go upstairs and take a look at the ballroom?
Would love to. I love this craftsman style. It's so pretty.
Oh, yes. People fall in love the minute they walk in this hotel.
Wow, look at that stained glass. I love that chandelier.
Oh, Sierra, just wait until you see the barefoot ballroom.
Gorgeous. What's the history of this room?
There's so much history to the Barefoot Ballroom. Our website is the best place to go for history of our hotel. You can see right now that the floor we have in here is original to 1905. That's a little bit of history we can see today. We're setting up for a wedding this evening. I can see Amy's already been here, starting a little bit of her tablescapes. And we kind of start moving forward. You know, when you book your wedding in Eureka Springs, you're doing the wedding weekend.
That's what I love about it. It's a whole experience. Now, about how many people will this room hold, and
We
what
do
kind of
up to
weddings?
200 people in here. We do as small as 10 to 15 and create a little more intimate type venue, depending on the number of guests that people have. We also have guest rooms here, so when you're bringing your wedding families together for the first time, you almost have like a little family reunion experience here. And the families get to hang out, have all their lodging downtown. We have a spa downstairs. So you have everything you need. It's a great place for a wedding.
And see, I think that's a real big bonus because actually, once you get to the hotel, you don't really have to get in a car ever again.
Oh no,
There's plenty to do.
oh no. You're right in the heart of downtown.
So what are some of the weddings? So this seems a little funkier to me than the Crescent did. So it seems like this is a great place for themed weddings.
Oh yes,
what
we
kind of
do a
themes?
lot of themed weddings. Themed weddings are kind of a trend this year right now. We did a Harry Potter wedding in here. It was awesome. It was so much fun. And Amy was the decorator for that, by the way. So we had, you know, a little bit more of Amy's magic in this room as well. We do whatever the bride, we listen to our bride. Whatever that bride is wanting, we listen and then try to help her paint the magic for her special day.
Paint the magic. I love that theme. And it's really true. And I love
yeah.
the fact that you guys work together to make that happen.
Oh yes.
Now, the highlight of this room is you not only get this room, but you kind of get a bonus room.
Oh yes. When you book your wedding at the Basin Park Hotel, you get the entire 6th floor of the Basin Park Hotel. Let's go take a look at the most fun bar in downtown Eureka
I can't
Springs.
wait.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
this is the best part.
And it's just right over here.
Okay, Jody, by far, this is my favorite room. What all can we do in here?
Oh, this is your bar, Sierra. So when you rent the top floor of the Basin Park Hotel for your wedding, you have the Lucky 7 to go with it. We have pool tables, shuffleboard, foosball, darts, a full-service bar in here. And you bring all your family and friends. You know, we talked about that destination wedding. You're bringing all your family and friends together up here. And this is a place for them to kind of hang out as each of your families really get to know each other.
And I
for
think-
your wedding weekend.
And that's one of the selling points, I think, because now this gives you a place to kind of be cohesive and have fun.
Oh, absolutely. And we also have 2 more venues here in the hotel. We have the Ozark Room and the Atrium Room. Just for today, we chose to feature the 6th floor.
That's really neat. So when somebody goes to book a wedding, do they chat with you? How do they determine whether to use the Crescent, whether to use the different venues here? How do they decide that?
Well, we work for both hotels. We own both properties, and we kind of treat them like one big hotel. So a lot of times we might start with a bride, and in talking with them, they may do their ceremony and reception at one hotel and their rehearsal dinner at another hotel. So we use the hotels. Then their lodging would be, sometimes some of the younger people might want to stay downtown, so they have the nightlife, the vibrant nightlife of Eureka Springs, where some of the people say, you know, I just kind of want to hang on the back porch of the Crescent. They may stay at the Crescent. So we kind of treat the two hotels like one big hotel.
I love it. Lots of options, beautiful venues. You can't ask for more than that.
Oh no, it's Eureka Springs.